So, Lachlan, are you ready for the final clip?
The moment.
The
moment that made the Quiet on Set podcast, or I guess never made it to the Quiet on Set podcast.
Yes, and we almost didn't make it today. It's crazy. It's crazy. Actually, it feels like it's made up, but it's not. It's not. It's actually not. But it's one of our most recurring bits, and that is the infamously disastrous Pixar bracket that has been recorded countless times. What it feels like, and never saw the light of day.
And to add on to what you just said, because people will be like, what do you mean today? Because obviously moment number 1 is the Pixar bracket. We were prepped to record probably an hour or 2 beforehand. We did all the checks, but when we went to go record, I had crackling issues. Ewan had to restart his PC. All of a sudden, all these issues appeared, and I fear, I don't want to say this, but I fear that if we start talking about it, my audio file will corrupt. I'm going to be terrified.
What is happening?
It always happens.
There's a bunch of clips all appearing throughout the whole 99 episodes. It's too many to find them because now and then there's rumors and whispers about the Pixar bracket episodes in plural. There was one that we recorded, and I think one of our cast members just didn't record properly. It was just a corrupted file. The other time, I think the first time, I wasn't really happy with the show as a whole. And it just went on for too long. That's not a big critique. If you do a bracket, it really has to be a bit fast-paced. Otherwise, you'll be there for hours discussing the film. And there was one that we recorded, and Lachlan didn't have time to join us. And, to give a bit of context, I think he was really bummed about that not appearing because he didn't participate in it. But halfway through, we had like 5 different people on. Halfway through, Lachlan just popped into the Discord and rambled for a bit and then left again. And this is the clip where we're talking about that exact thing. And there was the clip of that actual recording is retrieved. It gets a bit meta, but I'm sure it will all make sense once I play the clip right now.
To the audience, the reason why I wasn't going to be on this episode is because I've been really busy and I haven't watched anything yet, right? So basically, I'm just going to go off what I know. For me, my 2 arguments is that the only 2 scenes, I think, that I remember from Toy Story, and that's the Woody getting cleaned up scene.
Oh, that was so pleasing.
Oh, yes. Good.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
good scene.
Good
and that is Jessie getting left by her owner.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Right? Those are the 2 scenes in Toy Story that I really remember. I didn't really connect with Toy Story 3 or 4, but Toy Story 2 is definitely that one where I was like, oof, I'm never going to leave my toys ever. And the argument for Coco for me is that I don't know anything about it. I do. I know the premise about it. I'm just going to assume that it's the correct sequel to Sicario. So I'm going to say Toy Story 2.
I loved it so much.
You know when Benicio del Toro's character kills a bunch of people? This is the sequel and it shows you where they go.
Yeah, that's everyone that Benicio del Toro has killed in Sicario.
Yes.
That's the entire plan.
That's what Coco is about. So I have to go with Toy Story 2.
So dumb.
Such a dumb argument. So yeah, we were in the middle of recording that, and we played that clip as part of our Wall-E review. Roll that again that we did after Pixar bracket was supposed to come out, and then we were planning to do a Roll That Again on the movie that won the bracket. Wall-E won the bracket, but we had audio issues, so it never
came out.
So we just
it
did
was just
Wall-E
this whole
instead.
thing is cursed.
It is just really cursed, and I think there's only one way we can finally settle this dispute. We have pissed off someone, some of the Pixar gods. I don't know who we pissed off. Maybe Mickey Mouse personally. I don't know, but I think, Lachlan, there's only one logical conclusion to the story.
We go kill the guys at Pixar.
I wouldn't go so far. Maybe I have an alternative. Let's put up a timer, 10 minutes, and we knock this one out once and for all. settle the score, and
One last Pixar bracket.
give the people what they want, and finally give
Ah,
them
shit.
the Pixar
Here
bracket.
we go again.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
again. Let's
do it.
Queuing up the stopwatch from now on, 10 minutes, and we need a winner. All right, Lachlan. Already predetermined, I think, the 10 films that are probably regarded as the best Pixar films of all time, that are higher
We'll
seated.
just quickly list. We'll just quickly list out all of the ones that we're not including right now. So those movies will include A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, the original Cars, Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Cars 3, The Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, Onward,
Lachlan.
Turning Red. What?
Lachlan, I got to stop you because we do need a couple of those. We have 10. We need another 6.
Really?
We do need to select 6 of those. So I think we can count out Lightyear because only I have seen it. We'll get rid of that one.
Yep.
Toy Story 3, I think,
Add
should
Toy
be
Story
in there.
2.
Toy Story 2 should be in here. It goes up against Finding Nemo in round 1.
Include Inside Out.
Inside Out is another one.
How many more do we need? How many more do we need?
We need another 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another 4.
Let's put in Turning Red.
Turning Red.
Turning Red, The Incredibles 2, and
I think the one last one would, for me, it would be between Onward and Toy Story 4.
all right, let's do Brave.
Wait, Toy Story 4, and then no, we need one more. Sorry, I lied.
Okay, done.
Cars or Onward?
No.
What are we going for?
Okay, fine. Then Cars.
Cars.
I'm not
Okay,
putting
we
Onward
got
in
our
there.
bracket.
Get out of
This
here.
is crazy. Okay, round 1. We
Okay.
have
All right,
one.
so-
we got another 9 minutes. Toy Story.
What we should
versus
do then,
Finding
really?
Dory.
Yeah. Okay, we're already counting down.
Wait, why is it Finding Dory? Finding Dory is not supposed to be in here. Let's refresh.
Oh no! Please tell me that it's working. Hey, Finding Dory's not in there anymore.
Turning Red. Okay. So with the technical issues out of the side, let's put up Toy Story versus Turning Red. Who wins this first bracket? I mean, it's easy one. That's gotta be Toy Story, right?
Say Toy Story. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Easy next round. Second matchup: Finding Nemo versus Toy Story 2. Now,
Oh,
that's a hard
God.
one already in the first round. I grew up with Finding Nemo. It's the first movie that I can remember watching in a cinema, so I gotta stick with my main one, Finding Nemo. What are you picking?
Really, as I said in the clip, I love Toy Story 2 for those 2 scenes. However,
Yeah.
Finding Nemo is set in Australia, and I do remember a lot of that film, and I love the memes coming from it, and all of the dubstep songs. Let's do Finding Nemo.
All right, let's go with Finding Nemo. Now we got Wall-E versus Inside Out.
All right,
That's a hard one.
It's got to be Wall-E, right?
It's got to be Wall-E. It was the winner of our last bracket. Let's see if we repeat the
100%.
same things as before. Although Inside Out is a great film, I think it doesn't beat out the masterpiece that is Wall-E. Toy Story 3 versus The Incredibles 2. I think is another easy one for me. I think that Toy Story 3 has that incinerator moment. It has a bunch of like growing up moments that don't really land as much in Incredibles 2 because it basically just continues the
All
story
right.
and it's less impactful.
Well, then-
So I'm sticking with Toy Story 3. What are you picking?
Controversial then, because as I said in the clip, I don't attach to Toy Story 3 or Toy Story 4 in any kind of way. So my pick would actually be The Incredibles 2 because I really enjoyed just the fun aspect of it. So my pick is actually Incredibles 2, which means we have to go to a heads or tails.
Yeah, heads or
Ugh.
tails. So heads Toy Story 3 and tails Incredibles, yeah? Coin flip. Let's go. Heads is mine, tails is yours, right? Oh, that means crazy
Yes!
stuff.
Tails,
Toy
let's
Story
go, baby.
is, knocked out early on in this. And we'll move on to the other side of the bracket, which is Toy Story 4 versus Coco. Have you seen Coco since, or have you still not seen Coco? Maybe that's why
I
it's
still
cursed
haven't
all
seen
along.
Coco.
You have just been cursed by the
I've never
afterlife.
seen it.
No, I'm obviously
I
going
have to go with
Coco.
Toy Story 4.
Oh, is this not a coin flip then? Because
Yeah.
Coco might be one of the best ones. All right, I'm sticking with it. Heads up, Coco. Tails is Toy Story 4. Let's flip it, and it's
I'm sorry to everybody
Heads.
if it's Okay,
Heads
it's
this
Coco.
time. It's Coco. So
Well, it's gonna be a coin flip for every single one.
Hey, at least they can't be mad at us anymore, the Pixar gods. Okay, we got less than half of our time remaining. We got Up versus Ratatouille, which is not a hard one, I'd say, but I think
Ratatouille.
it's got to be Ratatouille. Up has a really strong opening,
Right?
but it doesn't really live up to the overall, just I guess,
Up
mastery
fails
of Ratatouille.
in, I would say, the last half of the film. I would say
Yeah.
Ratatouille is a masterpiece from start till end. And also, without Ratatouille, we wouldn't have Ratatouille from Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is the best
Exactly.
joke in that film.
So it's worth it. There's no balloons that fly somewhere with an old dude and everything everywhere all at once. Okay, The Incredibles versus Cars. This couldn't be easier. I hate every Cars movie. I've only seen the first
I
one.
hate Broom
apart from-
Broom.
I hate. Yeah, you don't like Broom Broom. So I'm sticking with The Incredibles.
Incredibles go brr.
They
Yep.
go brr. Okay, then we got Monsters Inc. versus Soul. Is this actually a hard
So
one
you're
for me?
versing, yeah, you're versing a film that I grew up with versus
Yeah.
a film that I saw recently that's a bit more, I guess, modern Pixar.
Yeah.
I have to go with my gut still and a film that I love because I love Monsters Inc. I think
Mhm.
it's so much fun. But also Soul was really, I mean, it was good for a modern Pixar film.
Yeah, I think it's the most solid one we've gotten in a couple of years, at least since Coco probably. So I think I'd
Can't
have to
relate.
stick my neck out and say this has got to be Soul for me. Although I do love
I'm
Monsters
doing
Inc.
Monsters Inc.
A bit
I'm doing
controversial.
Monsters,
Might
Inc.
not even be my oh, we only got 3 minutes more. Monsters Inc. heads and Soul is tails. Let's see where it lands, and it's heads. So that means Monsters Inc. is moving on to the next bracket. So okay, second
All right,
round.
let's speed round
Lightning
this one.
fast.
Speed round
Toy
this
Story
one.
versus Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah, let's go. Wall-E versus The Incredibles 2. Wall-E.
Wall-E.
Easy. Ratatouille versus Coco.
Ratatouille.
I'll stick with Ratatouille as well. The Incredibles versus Monsters Inc.
Oh shit.
it-
The Incredibles.
Should I just be okay? I think either one loses out to the next thing to me, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm sticking with The Incredibles. So
For me, it's
that-
Brad Bird.
Yeah.
So
Brad Bird. Yeah, that's true. This is so stressful. Okay, we are at the semifinals, and we got 2 more minutes left to duke it out between Finding Nemo and Wall-E, which might be the toughest matchup in this entire bracket.
I don't think so because I
No?
think Wall-E is still a stronger film. I think Wall-E is way stronger. I think it's a bit more beautiful. I feel like the ocean is scary, but I feel like the
Yeah.
space aspect to at least the setting is a bit more beautiful for every single moment. So for me, it's Wall-E.
This is a repeat of our first bracket. Then it's so close to the thing like we had last time. Because I think I have a lot of childhood memories attached to Finding Nemo, but I think it's that like rose-colored glasses that you look through the Australian Ocean when you watch that film. And the other thing is just like space, and space is cool and references. So I'm sticking with Wall-E for the sake of us having less than 90 minutes to do this
All right,
whole entire
all right.
bracket. So it's Ratatouille versus The Incredibles, and another hard one, but I think I'm sticking with Ratatouille, and
Oh god,
gotta
I'm really
pick this
liking
one.
The Incredibles in this one. I
Yeah,
have to
is
do
this
The
gonna be a
Incredibles.
coin toss?
I have to do The Incredibles. You have to do a
Okay.
coin. I
So,
can't. I have to do a
Ratatouille
coin flip.
heads, The Incredibles is tails. Let's have a look at what it will be. It's heads. It's heads. So that
It's
means
Ratatouille versus Wall-E.
moves on
Oh,
to the final.
jeez.
This might have been a matchup last time as well. Could have been. Because like I remember once when we ran it back, it was The Incredibles. We got 40 more seconds to debate which one is the ultimate, quite on set winner for the Pixar bracket that finally sets this. Settles the score for this. I'm getting frazzled. It's stressful.
Ratatouille, and Wall-E are both incredible movies.
Yeah. You got 15 seconds, so
Both-
then we gotta decide this.
Fuck. It's I'm gonna
9,
say Wall-E.
8,
I love it.
7,
Wall-E.
6, 5.
It's got to be. It's
4,
space. It's
3,
beautiful.
2,
It's got no rats
1.
in it.
Wally for me as well, and again a
Okay.
returning champion in a sense, unofficially, but now also officially
My
crowned
camera's turned off.
the best.
I've just realized my camera's turned off. No,
This
my battery's
cannot be
dead on my
true.
camera.
This cannot
No
be
way.
true. It can actually. This cannot be reality.
Oh my god, no way. Are you serious?
Oh my god. Ah. But we did get it in 10 minutes.
My camera turned off. I can't believe.
It's crazy.
My camera's
that,
back now. My camera turned off.
I'm wondering for how much it is. It would be so funny if as soon as like the Pixar bracket starts, the 10 minutes
If the
starts, it
camera
just,
was
like,
off?
shuts off.
Ah.
Something's always wrong with these recordings.